National player leaves Geno Auriemma scratching head, for whom he ignores giving Paige Bueckers the most competitive tag. Basketball has a way of writing its own narratives, sometimes poetic, sometimes perplexing. When number 19 Tennessee squared off against number 5 UConn, the script seemed straightforward. A legendary coach in Geno Auriemma versus a rising star in Kim Caldwell, who had rushed back to the sidelines after pregnancy. But by the time the final buzzer sounded, the real story wasn't just about Tennessee's upset win. It was about Auriemma's curious choice of words. In a game where Paige Bueckers, UConn's undisputed leader, battled hard, Auriemma instead reserved his highest praise for another player, calling her the most competitive on the court. The comment left fans and analysts alike scratching their heads. Following UConn's 80-76 loss, Auriemma reflected on the team's performance and delivered a statement about KK Arnolds that surprised many. "So I think she's, KK Arnolds, a starter that just happens to wait before she gets on the court. And she's getting a better feel for herself, what she wants to do," he said. "Yeah, there were a couple things she did today that make you scratch your head, but I thought she was the most competitive player for UConn today. And I think that means a lot to her. And I think getting more comfortable making perimeter jump shots, I think will help a lot for her. But I like what I saw out of her tonight." Geno's praise for KK as a bench player who's a starter is nothing short of amazing. However, with those words, Auriemma effectively sidelined Bueckers, not in minutes played, but in recognition. The 2021 National Player of the Year, who has long been the Huskies' heartbeat, finished with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. While it wasn't her best statistical outing, as she had a field goal percentage of 31%, .516, Bueckers' presence on the floor was undeniable. She orchestrated plays, battled against Tennessee's physical defense, and kept UConn in the game. Yet, when it came to singling out competitiveness, Auriemma pointed elsewhere. Geno Auriemma publicly blasts Paige Bueckers and company as he struggles to capitalize on UConn's star. Statistically, UConn's standout was Sarah Strong, who led the Huskies with 18 points and 9 rebounds. But if Auriemma's words were about effort and fire, many expected Bueckers to be the recipient of that label. After all, her reputation is built on an unrelenting will to win. Her ability to dictate the tempo and make crucial plays has been the foundation of UConn's success this season. So why the omission? Perhaps it was a strategic move, a way to boost confidence in another player. Or maybe, Auriemma simply saw something others missed. Regardless, his words stood in contrast to Bueckers' impact on the court. The game itself had been a bruising battle, with Tennessee dominating the rebounding margin 46-34 and limiting UConn's three-point shooting to just 25%. Despite those struggles, Bueckers kept UConn within striking distance, setting up teammates and making crucial plays.